Hello and welcome to the energy update for this week, January the 15th. I am literally so happy to be here, as I always say, to really bring through this message because I'm so excited of what is being revealed for me. And I am undoubtedly, especially after this channeled message, know that it's being revealed for you as well. And so the theme of this week is that the mystery of the soul is being revealed. I mean, what an amazing way to put it. And there is a reason for this. And this is the message. We are in the exploration. Can you feel it? Can you feel the bubble of hope or the deep feeling of being called for more? This is your time to tune in. It is being revealed to you under the emerging light of the moon. Because right now we've been through the new moon, and now as we move into this week, the moon is beginning to become brighter and brighter until the first quarter moon. So we are in the energy of visioning, of action, of higher energy, because we're really building up towards what we want to create, aka the intentions that we set under the new moon. And so this is your time to really tune into this. It is being revealed under this light. You are being guided to the truth, to the ways of really showing up as you truly are. So you're being guided to the truth of who you are and what you are being called to. Pay attention to the nudges, for the little ways that it is being revealed to you. There is a spotlight emerging here to illuminate the places you can go if you allow yourself to. This is such a beautiful way to put it, because right now we're being guided to really see our full potential, to really identify if we're feeling stuck, if we're feeling limited, if we feel like we're not able to reach our dreams, we can feel like we're worthy of more, able to do more. This is on purpose. We are literally being guided to this time, under this time, to witness these things. Because we're being called to ask how we can live bigger and live most in accordance with our full potential and our dreams. And the spotlight is going to come and it's going to just show us where this path, our life, our highest potential is able to take us if we can allow it to. And so it's really, remember here, to dream and to call in the vision of what is possible for you or what could be. And this is important because how many times we think like, oh, I would never do that. I'm not even gonna think about it. I could never do that. That like feels impossible to me. And it's about really just listening to and tuning into, okay, what is possible for me? What is the possibility here? And can I just allow myself to just feel it without allowing myself to get into my brain and stuck in my mind around, oh God, would I even be able to do that? Am I like good enough to do that? It's like, that seems like too big for me. I'm like not worthy enough for that. And they've said, because nothing is too big or too small, they're going to reveal to you and allow yourself to be shown what can be, and expect miracles that can be. Expect to see the miracles that can unfold. And it's really important here is like really allowing ourselves to be in the vision of what we can create in our lives. Like, what is my highest potential? And just do this as a visualization. Light a candle, sit in space, and just allow that to be shown to you. And that is why it's so important, because how many times we truly, truly allow ourselves to just sit back and just say, okay, well, how good can my life get? And that's the point. We're not allowing ourselves to even tune into the possibility of how good our lives can be. And this is what they're trying to remind us. They're trying to remind us that nothing is too big for us, and even nothing is too small for us in terms of like what we can create and the steps that we can take. You know, here for me, it's like nothing is too big, so no vision is too big. And even if you feel like your vision is like not that big, you're like, I just want to be happy, I just want to be at home with my family, whatever it is, that is not too small either. And it's really about just being shown what is possible for you and allowing yourself to just be in the presence of that dream And that's why it's so important, because we have to allow ourselves to be in the dream, because in that energy, you're like radiating and magnetizing towards what you truly want. Even if you feel there's a part of you that it's like, it's too big, I'm like not capable of doing that, because that's not the truth of who you are. And it's being important here because they're showing us right now the ways that we can be bigger, we can live more, what miracles can happen for us if we just tune in. And they're saying it is also a moment of truth, to also see how we have been playing small and keeping small, feeling too small. And instead of being in this smallness and feeling like we are too weak for this dream to be us on our own, we are going to be asked to recognize how we feel small, how we are not playing big, how we feel too weak for our dreams. We are being asked to see them, because in seeing them, we are now going to be asked to release them this week. And so there is like this kind of like turntable of everything that's happening. It's like, imagine this biggest dream of what you can have. Dream bigger, dream bigger, dream bigger. Now, what are the fears there? And how are you not living up to that? And let's release those things. And so they're all stacking on top of each other in such a beautiful way, because if we allow that and we allow ourselves to release it, instead we'll be able to release all the smallness, and instead we're going to be able to fully shine. And we are being asked to shine, okay, and to show up as what we want, as a person who has what we want and what we are being called to. And in releasing the smallness, the stuckness, etc., it's going to enable us to show up in that way and begin to shine as if we are living that dream. And that's what's really crucial here. And they really just want us to remember that this is your time to tune in. Please tune in. Please be asked to be shown like your highest potential and your highest dream, because this is the time to be activated by it. They're saying activation. So in you being said, okay, I stand back, show me how good my life can get, show me how big my dream can be, you're going to be granted that. And in being in that energy and being asked for it to be shown to you, you're going to be activated in a way that is unparalleled. Energetically, you're going to just feel it. You might feel fear, you might feel resistant. Identify them, write it down. You're going to be really, really asked to recognize them and to release them. And that is a crucial part to this experience. They want you to make a list, like make a vision board, write down your vision, just like really get physical around what it is like this highest dream potential could be for you. Just tune into it and make a list, make a vision, really get creative with it. They want you to make it tangible. Like, how can I see it on paper and remind myself of that? And that in itself is an energetic imprint. And you know, when I do my meditations and when I do my healings, it's all about, okay, when we know what we want, how can we energetically imprint it into our being? How can we just hold that energy? And this is what this week's energy is. I just see like this spiral of light being turned within us. So if we allow ourselves to tune into it, so much is going to be revealed that it's really going to help us to begin to shift the frequency into what we want to create. But again, make this dream, make this list, make the vision so we can hold ourselves to it, but release anything that comes up straight away. Like if I think about being in that dream and the first thing you think about is a fear, write it down. You have to write these things down as well, because later this week, there's going to be a lot of astrological movement happening, and that is going to be asking us, and even if we don't realize it, on an energetic and frequency level, it's going to be revealing to us ways that we do not feel good enough with our dreams, ways that, you know, we are still playing it small, that our internal belief system doesn't feel worthy or match the frequency of what we are truly capable of. And so this is the time to be in it. So in the lead up to that point, we can just be in the vision and ask it to be revealed for you, and they will reveal it. They want you to know there will be little droplets that follow to guide you on your way. And so these are going to be like the little sparks of inspiration and of energy that flows through us that's going to remind us, hey, do this thing. And it could be so simple. Like for me, it's literally like, oh, make this video. But it doesn't matter what it is. Maybe it's just like, go to that yoga class, go for a walk, you know, take some time off, have a bath. It doesn't matter. The little droplets are going to be revealed to you, and that is part of your story. It's part of what you are leading up to. And nothing is too small. Remember that nothing is too small. So even what feels like the smallest, minusculest thing that you're being called to do, remember that that is a droplet that's guiding you somewhere. It's going to reveal to you something. It's going to be part of this energy. Okay? Remember, there will be little, they said, watch out for the sprinkle. So for me, this is like the sprinkle of like things or like droplets that are going to be revealed to us, that are going to remind us like, hey, this could be your potential, or something along those lines. It's going to help you be like taking the next right action towards it. They say, watch out for the sprinkle, watch out for the hope, for the resilience to move on if you feel right now that you're in a place where you do not have it in you, or don't feel like you have the capacity or the capability to go after big vision dreams. When you're right now you're feeling stuck or uncertain, you will have the resilience. Watch out for it, okay? They're saying that we are guiding you. Know this, and all will be revealed to you. Because when you are in the moment of recognition that you are being guided, you can trust right then and there that it is going to be revealed to you, because you open up the portal, the frequency to receive. And that is a really important message here. This is the whole message of this whole thing, is it will be revealed to you, but you need to say, show me how good it can get. And I feel like that's Gabby Bernstein, like her voice in the back of my head is like, reveal to me, show me how good it can get. And that is the frequency of this week. I mean, is there anything more abundant and rich than that? Just knowing in the trust that they are guiding you, and all will be revealed. And they literally said, ask and you will receive. This is like one of those annoying things that always comes up for me in soul readings, that they're like, oh, tell a soul reading person, like, ask and they'll receive the guidance, because they know like that is there for them. And it's like one of the most annoying pieces of advice, but look at it coming around again. It's like one of the most common phrases, ask and you will receive. And it is in that moment, because to ask, you must be in the recognition that you are being guided. Because otherwise you wouldn't ask, would you? You wouldn't believe in a higher faith if you were asking. And that's the point. Because when we ask, all will be revealed. And I feel like that's the theme. The theme is mystery of the soul is being revealed, but ask and you will receive. And so what I had written here as a moment for myself was to really feel into this energy. This energy, what I was feeling into is like, this is powerful energy for sitting in the vision of what you want. Allow yourself to be shown and have the faith that it can be. So whatever is being shown to you can be your reality, can be the vision for your life. And this again coming to the trust. And so this week I'm just feeling like, go. Like even last night I was so tired, and like again I had like this moment of like, oh, I asked, and I was revealed, like, this is what you should do. And I'm like, this is the moment. And when we can just be in that recognition within ourselves, so much is going to be revealed for us. And that's why it's so exciting. So remember, energetically, astrologically, there's so much happening this week that is asking us, it's calling us to witness what we truly want, to witness how we feel not good enough or too small, or the repeated stories in our mind, the old identities that we're holding onto. We're being asked to release them so we can begin to truly step into the next level of who we want to be. And this is where the mystery is being shown to us. And I just want to say, if you feel right now like that is way too much for what you can handle, this is like you're not even in the same frequency as dreaming the dream of your life, that you're just trying to survive, that is a very important time for you, okay? It doesn't matter if your frequency is not matching that high alignment kind of vibe, because that is not everyone's reality. Your reality is your own, but lean into it. Because if you are feeling right now that everything's overwhelming and you're not in that space where you can just be in that high kind of building, that is important, because you need to remember to kind of look at the foundations of your life. How are you being called to shift the foundations of your life, to shift the small things that feel small or big, like relationships, jobs, careers, like life path, those are big things, but they can feel quite small compared to like we're talking about these big vision dreams. You're being asked to witness those things now, okay? How can you have a look? I know it's painful, but can you look at the energy of what is just feeling like it's pulling you down? You're going to be asked to release old identities and old ways of being. You can release the energy of some of those things later this week as well. Okay. So maybe right now, like the next best thing is like, I don't feel hopeless, or I feel a little bit happier. That is important telltale sign. Okay. So how can you shift your identity around someone who's not happy or who feels hopeless? And when you are revealed, when you're asking for this guidance and trusting that they're there, it is going to be revealed for you. Okay. And it might not be what you want to hear, or it might be something that feels like really small. Just trust all the small sprinkles and droplets that come in, because they're going to begin to guide you on a path. The path might not be quick. It might be much slower than you expect or you anticipate or that you hope for, because right now what you're going through is really difficult. And that is part of the lesson. Okay. It is reveal. It's like almost like, I don't want to say a means to an end, because that's not the point, but that's the expression, right? It's like what we're going through now is part of the lessening, part of the really difficult groundwork that we're trudging through. And I'm just kind of seeing like stepping in mud and really like pulling ourselves through the mud. But that is important, because these lessons are the foundational things that your life is going to be built upon. You can't have this bigger vision and life of what you want if your foundations are rocky. And right now, if this is you, you're being asked to witness the foundations of your life and start to restructure, like last week's energy reading, to restructure and reform the foundations of your life so that it can be built differently. The foundations need to be set first. And so right now, if happiness, joy, stuckness, whatever those emotions are just not in alignment right now, that is important, because those are the foundations of what your life is going to be built on. Because if you can't find happiness now, you're not going to find happiness if the crucial things that are making you feel unhappy are not sorted out. Okay. So this is important, but you can release the identities around these things. And so even though it's hard, tune in and things will be revealed to you. They want you to know that there is so much support for you at this time, and there is so much compassion and love with the experience that you're going through. Because obviously these weren't some of the big life lessons, and they're so hard to be in the experience of. But just trust and know that they're with you. This is a message for you specifically. This is not even on my energy reading for this week. But if this is you, you're being called to it. So tune in, listen through the pain, journal, write it out, and recognize what you are being called to do, change, restructure, and move through, and even release to support you on that journey, because that is going to be equally important for you. Okay. They're also telling me that I have a free bundle coming out this week, all around releasing and letting go of old identities, old ways of being, emotions that are stuck, etc. They're just reminding me that this is the perfect, and it's not just a plug here, just like, hey, by the way, my stuff is so good. No, but literally they're reminding me that this is a perfect time to do that, because this is you, it's gonna show you and remind you in a really, really gentle way. This is called the Gentle Release Bundle, and it's a meditation, a journaling, and a healing all around, kind of using these energies to draw inwards, to take some deep, like kind of like moment of embodiment and just feeling into these things in a very, very gentle and subtle way, so that we can begin to shift and release them now. And so I'm going to really leave the link in my bio, in the messages, in the caption, to just have this is free access. So they're just reminding me that this is the perfect thing to do towards the end of the week, especially around releasing and changing and letting go. Make that your intention, and things will be revealed to you there as well. Okay. So this is just a reminder for wherever you are in your journey, whether you're ready to expand and step in, or you're working through the groundwork of what your life looks like and how you want to live. Remember, just ask and you will receive. This is the time to sit in the energy of what could be different for you, to vision and make a dream for it. Trust that what is coming up for you is not too big for you. And it's not too small either if you feel it is. It is perfectly capable. It's perfect for you. And it's like you're more than capable of receiving that. And any doubts or things that come up, just remember that you can release them now. You have the power to release them. And that is where your power is found. And so I'm so happy to share this message with you. I'm so excited for this release bundle to come out. It's just a free mini bundle of things that I love to do. And it's just like, what perfect time. And incidentally, for it to be this week, of course, all in divine timing and order. And I'm just so excited to just share this with you. And so if this is you, if this message resonates, I would love to hear from you in whatever way that feels good to you. And just enjoy this week, build up this energy, and ask to be shown. And remember that they are with you every step of the way. Thank you. I'm sending so much love.